That is my single favorite way to discover the landscape of things that I want to test, is listening to calls. And what's, again, a great thing about now is you used to have to ride along with salespeople to do all this stuff. And now it's like, I can just listen to 25 calls, or I can pass the call. And here's the key. If you summarize through AI, it summarizes the trends, and it doesn't give you this hyper specific language. It doesn't identify interesting pauses or posturing or a moment of wonder. And so you do want to summarize the big trends, but you also have to listen to the gory details of some of these conversations to understand moments, understand what's not being said.
Or
This
when
is the kind of,
smiling or
yeah, or you observe a pattern. So this one company where I basically did that, I was listening to gong calls, and I realized, like, if all I was listening for was the problems they were articulating and how the salespeople were responding, there certain trends would have come up, and the messaging all was within that. But it occurred to me as I was listening to the pattern that the very first thing they wanted to talk about was how they were doing things today, and they wanted to feel understood, not in the like, hey, let me challenge your sales mode, keep asking questions. It was acknowledge that you understand my world. And so the first thing we did in the revised version of the messaging was we had this moment where we took a breath and said, we understand this is the stuff that you're dealing with. So it didn't come across as we're coming in cold, we're coming in hot with this really amazing stuff that we know solves all these problems that you have. It's acknowledging, we know, we see these problems and we acknowledge that it comes from customers.